All right, so now comes the what about us? There's a lot more of these guys than the dinosaurs. Um, First one we're going to talk about is the crocodiles. We have Borealisuchus is one of the huge crocodiles that live back there. You're going to find their scutes, which are in the outside armor of them, and their teeth. Sometimes you can find the jaw. You will find different teeth that look like this too from alligators and crocs. Here's a jaw. Um, the little blacker ones are going to be alligators. And again, you're going to see some of the scoots that you can see. It almost looks like a golf ball, a flat golf ball. But these are those little plates that go underneath their skin to help protect them, from getting hurt. And some of the teeth are kind of cool. Like this guy here, if you look, could catch fish really easy because he had a thinner jaw and longer teeth, so he could catch fish. Where this guy's a little shorter and stouter, he could do a little bit, meat eating here, fish. This guy crushed. He had these kind of teeth. Like what? Brachychampsa. He would eat shells. Like look for some kind of clams or to eat, and he could crush them. So he didn't have those pointed teeth; he had these crushers, so he could eat the, the soft shell on the inside and break it up. Another guy that looks like an alligator, skinny alligator, is Champsosaurus, and he is odd. He's extinct, and he has a long, thin snout there. You can see it here. Backbones look like hourglasses, like these. Um, and he is just too cool of a guy, and not around anymore. You can get mosasaur teeth. You're gonna see some like that look like caramel color. You'll see the thing. These are actually from Morocco teeth that I got, not at the Hell Creek, even though they were there. Here's one we found. This was a jaw of a mosasaur, just the bottom part right here. Turtles. We had a lot of turtles, soft shell and hard shell. The hard shell scoot on the outside fossilized a lot better. You can see right here and here. This is a large late Cretaceous turtle. And you're going to see, so in this, oh, back it up. You're going to see definitely the turtle shells. You're going to have a lot of turtle shells in there. And we got a lot of fish too. We had garfish, paddlefish, bowfin, teleos, which are more common today. It almost looks like a white bass there. Um, these guys were found in there, and you'll find a lot of them, a lot of different types of teeth on them. The gars, you'll see their scale because they had like armor on the outside of their little scales, and you can find them. This guy, you can see he'll find he's a bowfin, and he's got those little orange tips. Sometimes you might find those little in there, and they're teeny weeny. Gar scales are more common, and gars are still alive today, and you can see that lots of teeth. This is an alligator gar because it looks like an alligator mouth there. But you'll find him fossilized like this. Here's his head. Here's his body, a fin. His on the outside, he has scales that are super hard, and they're usually black to tannish, and they look just like this. And a lot of people collect them for jewelry. They'll make them into earrings. You'll see the fish. There'll be a lot of these, and you're a lot of fish backbones. So if they're light and they're kind of look like little bowls in there that kind of dips out, you'll see them. Sometimes you see the jaws of the fish. Sometimes you can find, like in Kodas, these huge white fang-like teeth, right? And they did have rays and shark teeth, so you'll find shark teeth in there, and you'll find some ray teeth. These are common, and they almost look like for crushing here. Sometimes these guys you'll find where they look like combs. But again, there was frogs. You'll see them real little if you find them. Harder to find because they're so teeny weeny and they usually break. You got salamanders, lizard, lizard jaws. But again, they're real small. So this is only like 2 millimeters wide. So they're real. It's like a thickness of 2 quarters put together. And sometimes you can find, if you're lucky, they're really, really small, are mammal fossils. So that's why we never ever like just only look for the big things. Microfossils are just as important, and micro means small. Sometimes we'll get, you should find a couple of them in there. Some snake vertebra. They look like this, or like the cups in the center. That's the backbone. And there's all through. There were snakes out there. And a lot of plants. You're going to see a lot of plants. A lot of petrified wood in there. So the petrified wood will look kind of like this. It's agatized, which means a mineral replaced it in there. And they're really pretty. And sometimes, well, pretty often we find fossilized poo. So these are called coprolites. This is fossilized poo. This is more turtle poo. Dinosaur poo would be a little bigger. The turtle poo is usually whiter and really light. So what you're going to do is kind of like what we do out in the field. Here's me right here, and here we sort. So we find all of this stuff and we will sort them. We think these are dinosaur bones. These are crocodile scutes. Here's some teeth. Here's a lot of gar scales. Here's some coprolite, some poo, and some turtles. So you're going to get a huge amount of fossils, and I would look at the ones that have like the sponge on the inside right away. Probably are going to be dinosaur, and if they're big. Then look for teeth, separated into teeth. Look for the gar scales that look like flat, shiny ones. So as you can see, this is what we've done in the past. So it's not like you're the first. You're going to see a bunch here. Here's larger ones. So they thought these were dinosaur. Here's some maybe mosasaur. You could do it in scutes. You could do it in teeth. However you want to. Here's that fossilized mud that throws it off. So here's all their dinosaur bones too. You are allowed to keep one dinosaur bone here, but not the real large one, just a little piece. None of the teeth, anything like that. But and you can see all the way through from third grade. I've done this with kindergartners. They have just sorted in what they thought. And again, you don't have to do it in what exact types. You could just say these look like teeth. These look like scutes from crocodile. These are some more teeth. Here's some gar scales. These are all dinosaurs. You wouldn't probably tell from that little of a piece what kind of dinosaur it is, but dinosaur if they're the bigger ones. And as you can see, this is a lot of kids in the past have done this. And you got a lot of microfossils, a lot of bigger pieces, and all you have to do is really sort them out. You might get some plants. You'll get some plants, some fossilized wood there, petrified wood, and it's really just time to explore